What's good? Welcome to the afternoon takeover. We live from the Hot 104.1 studios in St. Louis. Derek Lil D Green checking in with you. I'm gonna go Instagram live, I think, down here today, and just, I don't know, feel this thing out, see how it's gonna feel, man. But welcome to the program. We getting into it today, man. So dude sent me so many topics, it was like crazy, but this is one that he sent me as well. What he wanted. And I actually was watching the press conference earlier because I didn't even really believe that was real. Hey, what up, Renisha? What's happening? I didn't think that was real, that they were really talking about opening up in 3 weeks. Like, they're talking about opening the state of Missouri in 3 weeks. And I know that sounds kind of ridiculous, but are you really ready to go back to work? Do you think that this is going to happen? Now, just to know that I was watching TV earlier and they were opening a beach today in Jacksonville, Florida. They feel like things have kind of leveled out. Are you with them on that? Is that how you feel about this situation and circumstance? I'm on the fence, man. So it says, do you really think we're ready to reopen the state of Missouri in 3 weeks? Are you ready to go back to work on May 4th? Missouri Governor Mike Parsons has extended his order banning gatherings of 10 or more people for another week, announcing Thursday that it will now expire. It'll expire on May 3rd. After that, Parsons, he plans to begin reopening the state so that people can, quote, go back to work, unquote. He says, we are seeing very early signs in the data that leads us to be cautiously optimistic that we are at the beginning of slowing the course of the infection. He later says, I believe we are headed in a downward slope. What the hell are we doing? You know what I'm saying? What the hell are we doing? Are we all gonna die? I'm putting this up on the radio right now. Are we all about to die? Okay, Hot 104.1, St. Louis' source for hip-hop and R&B, and the new home of the morning hustle, ride, wave, hard on ice. The afternoon takeover, you got Derek Lil D Green hanging out with your topic of the day. Is up right now on the Hot 104.1 Facebook page. You can log on there and get your early comments in like many have already. So today's topic is coming in from a male listener. He sent me in a few topics about COVID-19, and I thought this one was particularly intriguing for us to do it today. He says, do you really think we will be ready to reopen the state of Missouri in 3 weeks? Are you ready to go back to work on May 4th? Missouri Governor Mike Parsons has extended his order banning gatherings of 10 or more people for another week, announcing Thursday that it will not expire until May 3rd. Now, after that, Parsons said he plans to begin reopening the state, quote, so people can go back to work, unquote. He goes on to say, we are seeing very early signs in the data that leads us to be cautiously optimistic that we are beginning to slow the course of the infection, Parsons said. He later said, I truly believe we're headed on the downward slope. I say that cautiously. Okay. All right. Do you think that we're going to go out here? Do you think, are we all about to die? 969-1041, 314-969-1041. Are we ready? Do you think we're just 2.5, 3 weeks away? We're actually talking about, just 2.5 weeks. I want to hear what you got to say. 969-1041, 314-969-1041. Topic of the day, Hot 104.1.
This is Hot 104.1.
All right, so we're going up with this right here. So, what's up, Corey? Welcome to the program. You know nothing about this, so stay in your place, homie.
Yeah.
Hot 104.1, what's up? What you say, bro?
I say that we still should take precaution, and now I ain't gonna say just don't go out and do nothing, but we still should take precaution. I'm a driver, so I still been at work, and it's scary even getting up, going to get people.
So what are you? I mean, so what are you saying? So are you saying you gonna be cool with it in 3 weeks, or not?
No, I'm still gonna be cautious like I was before. As I said, I'm a Colorado driver, so you know what I'm saying. I deal with the people that still go to dialysis and everything, so I still been out here. I still been taking precaution though. I got my sanitizer, my mask, I frequently wash my hands more, But I just think that everybody just still needs to take precaution and don't just be out here, careless, because it's still going around.
Damn right on that. You're right.
You know what I'm saying?
And I think they're looking at it as a game if they talking about 3 weeks. I just don't feel like that's where we are.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Like, and I've lost 2 family members from the coronavirus. You know what I'm saying? So I just still think everybody should still think about it and take caution and just don't be out here careless. Like, I can go here, I can go there, because you never know who is infected.
There it is. Thank you for checking in, baby. I appreciate you calling. All right.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So when I was young, people used to say the world's gonna come to an end 1 year after 20. After the 20, I'm cautious on this whole situation. I don't know how I really feel about this situation. I just don't feel like we're ready. I think we need a little bit more prep time on this. I think we could stand maybe another month. But the problem is, people are broke, man. People and that stimulus check is not doing it for everybody. You know what I mean? That is not the money for everybody. You know what I mean? Hot 104.1, what up?
Yeah, I don't think that we're gonna be ready in any way, shape, or form. I mean, when I go out, I'm still geared up. There's no way I could, in my right mind, would in 2-3 weeks or whatever, go into a restaurant and feel comfortable and want to sit down. And the new normal thing, I don't know what to expect, but I don't think we're there yet. I don't think we're anywhere near there. I'm not even willing to venture out and test it at this point. Not even in 2-3 weeks, I'm not.
And there it is. Thank you for checking in, all right?
All right.
Corey, I'm not trying to have no beef with you, bruh. This is not what this show is about, okay? You know what I'm saying? That's not what we do here. Just understand, it's a whole lot of love out of the 45 people in here with us right now. And you the only one standing out like a sore thumb, bruh. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is not what this show is about, bruh. This is some real grown folks, showing love activity here. Hot 104.1, what up?
What up, my brother?
You got it. Pick your phone up, man.
Hold on. Okay.
Now we hear you, man. Go ahead. What you say?
First of all, I want to throw in my birthday is today as well.
Oh, happy birthday, fam.
As far as this, everybody going back to work now, I don't think it would be good and it'll fall right on Donald Trump.
Well, it's not just him. The Governor Parsons in Missouri is also encouraging us to go back to work on the 4th.
Okay, with this coronavirus going around, it's spreading like wildfire.
Yeah, but he feels like, and I'm going to read his quote right here. He says, we're seeing very early signs in the data that leads us to be cautiously optimistic that we're beginning to slow the course of the infection. He says, I truly believe that we're headed in a downward slope. I say that cautiously.
Okay, me personally, I'm ready to go back to work.
Okay, you ready to get to the money?
I'm ready to get back to that money that I was making.
Okay, but what?
I still fear that coronavirus is still going to spread.
And I think we all are, man. Thanks for checking in, all right?
All right.
There's no doubt. We all scared. This year is completely trash. I'm finna be I'm about to be cautious forever now. Who feels confident? Number one, when we ask you who feels good in taking the vaccine, no one did. No one feels good in taking the vaccine. Now we like, okay, so this thing is over now? Is this what we are now? Like, we really feel like this thing is actually over to a point and degree that it just lasted a month, and then we all gonna jump back out there, man, and start riding Ubers again and going to concerts and going to the club on Friday and Saturday night and sitting at the bar and are we going back to normal? we're gonna have football this year. Is school gonna start back on time? I mean, let's be real. I mean, come on now.
Okay.
Now we hear you, man. Go ahead. What you say? I mean, is this where we are? That's all I'm saying. 3 weeks. 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? You need to scan your callers. Oh, I edited him down. You know what I'm saying? He was a little bit he wasn't ready. He wasn't ready for me to answer the phone call. You know what I mean? I don't have a call screener in here. I didn't even have a call screener in here when Pooh was in here. So, D, can you call the IRS and tell them to send my check? Look, stimulus don't go through Hot 104.1. Look, I got my check. You know what I'm saying? I got paid. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. I looked at the check. I was like, hey. I was like, hey. And then as soon as I said that, my wife took it. You know what I'm saying? She got it right out the account. You know what I'm saying? So, if you just joining us, share the broadcast at 23 after the hour, 23 minutes after the hour. So what we've been talking about is, are we ready to go back to work? Are we 2.5, 3 weeks away from going back to work? And the governor feels like that's kind of where we are. The governor of Missouri. I don't know how your governors are feeling down in Georgia. And on the flip side of that, I was going to read this too, because yesterday we got a memo from the city of St. Louis that said that the city of St. Louis was closed down indefinitely. That the stay-at-home order was in indefinitely, and then the governor came out and said he ready to let us go back to work. I'm just trying to figure it all out. Why does it all make sense? You know what I'm saying? All right, we're going up. Hot 104.1, St. Louis' source for hip-hop and R&B in the new home of the morning hustle with the Jack Boys and Out West. Okay, so we're discussing the topic of the day, 969-1041, 314-969-1041. If you are just joining us, catching you up to speed really quickly. So the governor of Missouri has come out and said these words: we're seeing early signs that the data that leads us to leads us to cautiously be optimistic that this thing is slowing down. The course of the infection is slowing down. He's extended the ban on gathering more than 10 people for another week, pushing it to May 3rd. On May 4th, he's expected to reopen the state. So we're going to go back to work, okay? So here's the deal. Do you feel like we're ready to go back to work in about 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks? I know people are like, I need to get to the money, but how would you feel? Do you feel comfortable? Do you feel like, if you say you're a bartender or you're a waitress, do you feel comfortable? Say you're hosting an event at the club. Are you 3 weeks? Do you feel comfortable enough to do that? Hot 104.1, what up? North Carolina is where I'm at. Okay. Corey, what's up? Corey's in North Carolina. Obviously, we're in St. Louis. You know what I'm saying? You know.
So what are you saying? So are you saying you gonna be cool with?
And I know a Corey Jones, man. I just hope you're not my boy, Corey Jones. That's my boy, Corey Jones. That's my boy, Corey Jones. Hey, he was messing with me the whole time. Yo, what's up, boy? That's my boy. Boy, what? What's up? Yo, I got like a whole story that I'll tell later about Corey. You know what I'm saying? One of the most talented dudes you ever meet in your life. Okay. Either way, either we go back to work or get Ish cut off. Well, you know what I'm saying? Hey, whatever happened to the rainy day money? They send that money out right now.
Appreciate you calling, all right?
You're welcome.
Hot 104.1, what up?
The money, they throwing trillions around like it's nothing. However, that doesn't really say anything about the way that this thing goes down. You know what I mean? Corey Rich too. Man, Corey is a talented dude. You know what I'm saying? The whole thing is a lesson start. Wash your ass. Well, I hope we were already washing our hands. You know what I'm saying? It's the hands that really mess people up. You know what I mean?
And there it is. Thank you for checking in, all right?
Uh,
Hot 104.1, what up?
First of all, I want to throw in my birthday is today as well.
Oh, happy birthday, fam.
As far as
he didn't even say his name, though, right? Yeah, I want to throw in right now. Today is my birthday. You know what I'm saying?
But it's not just him. The Governor Parsons in Missouri is also encouraging us to go back to work on the 4th.
okay, with this coronavirus going around, it's spreading.
You better report. If they say that, you better report to work on the 4th. You better report to work on the 4th, or you're going to lose your job. COVID-19 got people making serious moral decisions. Life-altering. I know that's right.
Course of the infection, he says, I truly believe that we're headed in a downward slope. I say that cautiously.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
ready to go back.
My rainy day money is running out.
You ready to get to the money? But
I'm ready to get back to that money that I was making.
okay, but what?
I still fear that coronavirus is still going to spread.
And I think we all are, man. Thanks for checking in, all right?
All right.
You better report to work on the 4th.
Serious and important information. Prepare STL presents the Coronavirus Takeover. Listen all day to learn info on how you can get help with
So, hey,
childcare.
nobody is forcing anyone to what? No, I missed that one. Let me get in here and figure this one out. I'm going to get in here and figure that one out. And catch a couple of these calls while I'm trying to get back on page right here. Hot 104.1, what up?
Yes, sir. I was trying to comment on Corona.
Yeah. What you say, man?
I say we should get back to work, but at the same time, we all should be cautious. And I'm thinking like this. I haven't been eating fast food for almost like 2 to 3 months, and I think I'm gonna continue to do that because I went to McDonald's and I got sick after I went to McDonald's, bro. And I was like, dang. So I'm gonna slow down on that. You know what I'm saying? The fast food period. Just cook at home. You know what I'm saying? Work, cook at home.
Hey, fam, I'm with you on that because I lost 6 pounds because I haven't been eating any fast food and I feel better. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for checking in, all right?
Yes, sir. No problem.
And I done saved a guap of money, too. You know what I'm saying? This says, I hope so. This year would be my daughter's first graduation, and I have a niece who's a senior, so hopefully they'll put something together and let these kids walk across the stage. They're going to do a drive-through. I'm telling you, it's going to be a drive-through graduation. You know what I mean? No love lost. 256. Hot 104.1, what up?
What's the topic of the day?
Okay, so they talking about opening us back up in about 2.5, 3 weeks on May 4th. You ready to go back to work?
I do heating and cooling. I ain't never started working.
Okay, so you still getting to the bag.
I've been down to Haytime, I've been down to Cape Girardeau, I've been everywhere, still coming outside every day. Hey, no mask, no nothing. I'm fine.
Hey, bro, I'm going to knock on wood for you right there, man. Keep up the work, man. Get that money.
I put it like this, man. The more you try to be careful, the more you do all this, the better chance of getting it. If you don't get it, you don't get it, man. You got to have faith in God and just keep pushing.
There it is. Thanks for checking in, all right?
All right.
You hear what he say? You gonna get it, you don't get it. You gotta have faith in God. Yeah, I got faith in God, but that don't mean that dude sitting next to me coughing like hell got faith in God. You know what I mean? Hopefully, be with cautious, can't rush it, or everybody will get infected. You know what I'm saying? The only push to reopen ASAP is for economic reasons. Yeah, I say that. You know what I'm saying? There's been plenty of experts and politicians that state that the financial state of this country is more important than the cities of this country. You can quote that. You can quote that. You know what I'm saying? You can quote that. You know that's real talk right there. Let me get back in here. So as we doing right now, we doing a Prepare STL takeover. It's a COVID-19 takeover right now. We talking about the seriousness of it because it's so rampant in our community. And don't let me get on the conspiracy theory tip because a dude told me today that it is really affecting our community to a level and degree that white people are like, oh, we can get past it, but just let them have it. And when they have it, we don't care. We'll go back to work with them catching it. You know what I'm saying? Why the seniors get out of taking the graduation test? That's not fair. Did they all get to graduate? The president wants to get his position back in the office. He knows no way and he's going to be the president again. What, if he can't open this thing back up? Let me just keep reading through here. This one had an expletive in it or something. You know what I mean? Lamont said, man, that ninja doomed. Burger flipping robots keep the drive-thrus clear. Let's see. Donald Trump is going to have a high unemployment rate during his presidency no matter what. Because we don't all trust the system now. Like, there's no way we can trust what's actually going on. They done already started replacing fools with robots. Y'all better get ready for y'all's jobs to be gone. Here we go, man. You know what I mean? Here we go. People were actually quitting part-time jobs just to file unemployment, and now that's about to stop. Yeah, because unemployment pays more than a part-time job does now. Dallas-Fort Worth feels like it's already getting back to normal in some counties. There are still companies that are trying to stay open, but laying people off at the same time. You don't wash your ass, you ain't washing nothing else. Nobody is forcing anyone to go outside. You can stay home if you want. You has to be broke too, though. You know what I'm saying? When they say report to work on the 4th, you better be sitting. I better be sitting behind this microphone. At least you got 12 people on here, even though this is not a messy topic. Yeah, I agree. You know what I'm saying? We could be 35, 40. All right, so and that's what we do. At 34 minutes after the hour, share the broadcast. Since you just said that, Sean, share the broadcast for a player. You know what I'm saying? Hell, Lil D, people still have having kickbacks and parties. So why we can't go back to work? Yeah, they getting it up. You know what I'm saying? What about the May 4th open date of Missouri thoughts? Yeah, so Kelly, if you're just joining us, the Governor Parsons has stepped out, and Governor Parsons has and let me pull his quote back up. He has stated the most obvious, that he wants that he extended the no more than 10 people in one space rule to May 3rd, but he's gonna want to open the state back up on May 4th. Okay, and I'm watching actually. No, this is the governor of Illinois right now. He just closed the schools for the remainder of the academic year. So let me jump right back in here. So, I mean, are we setting ourselves up for not only a setback, but are we all putting ourselves in a position where we could all be harmed in some form or fashion at some way? So Governor Parsons extended his order banning gatherings of 10 or more people for another week to May 3rd. After that, Parsons says he plans to begin reopening the state so that people can go back to work. We are seeing very early signs in the data that leads us to be cautiously optimistic that we are beginning to slow the course of the infection, Parsons said. He later said, I truly believe we're headed on the downward slope. I say that cautiously. So are we ready to go back to work on May 4th? Not July 4th, not August 4th. I'm talking about in 3 weeks. Jay said, I see a major malfunction coming. You know what I'm saying? 3 seats to Africa. Hey, Lamont, you probably can go to Africa for cheap right now. But I heard Africa wasn't letting nobody come in there either. You know what I'm saying? I miss what Corey had to say. I disagree. Otherwise, the 1% will be shocked. Oprah included. You know what I'm saying? I'm fine with this and start over 2021. Sean, I don't know if that could happen either, but let me just say, we have 2021 has been bad. Don't let me not say that. But we have exerted so much bad energy into 2021, talking about how bad it is. We got to look at some positives of it. Now, I will admit this time last year, it was a little warmer outside than it is now. I don't know what's really going on with the weather either, you know what I mean? I am African garbage right now. What? Should have left 2 weeks ago. No, a month ago, before this thing really kicked up in the full gear. How long, y'all just tell me, how long y'all been off work? How long have you been off work? And if you can go back to work today, are you going? Or is it a situation where you like, whatever, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I was looking on here, so we'll let that one run, man. How can you miss a real... look, man, Corey, I got to go back and see. Since you my boy, I got to scroll back and see what I missed. Because I was reading from over here, Corey, you know what I mean? Believe it or not, money is not going to be no more good. Man, money gonna be good now. That money good. You know what I'm saying? March 7th, I can chill another month. March 7th? Wow, you know what I'm saying? Been off work since April 16, 2018. Damn. You know what I'm saying? I don't work. I'm a musician. Hey, Corey, like I know, they done closed down all the bars and stuff. You know what I'm saying? All that money going out of the window. DJs can't get money either. I got 2 jobs. Ain't been... Okay, hold up. Stand by. Hot 104.1, what up?
Yeah, I called earlier. We wanted to see if you can play a song for me.
Yeah, what you want to hear, man?
Drake's new song.
I got it coming up in the 4-player 4, all right?
Make sure, do me a favor, when you do that, dedicate it to me.
What's your name, man?
Ezekiel.
Ezekiel, I got you, play it, all right?
All right.
I had to ask him what his name was. You don't call a radio station not say who you are if you're trying to get a shout out. You know what I mean? Let's see. Been out of work. Why you think I'm here on live every day? That don't mean nothing. People working every D. Hey, people been on here. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I know you good, Corey. Corey, I know you good. I'm not saying you ain't good. But the streets, man, that street money ain't there like it was, man. Let me slide through. Hey, Lil D, what's up? Hey, 104.1 inmates, what's up? You know what I'm saying? That's Bernadette checking in. Good, reset for me and get out of debt. You know what I'm saying? Look, if it was so easy to get if it was so easy to clean our credit, instead of giving us $1,200, should have just wiped everybody's credit clean. You know what I'm saying? That's what should happen. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Bye, Ezekiel/Felicia. You know what I'm saying? Let me shout out Ezekiel. You know what I'm saying? When I play this song in the 4-player 4, I'm gonna be like, "Hey, what up, Easy? Hey, what up, Easy E?" It's people who have it and still going to the store. Hey, you know, man, I've been trying to stay out of them stores, man. D, take that cap off and put on a GA cap now. No, come on, man. Look, Katrina. Look, I'm a real Georgia hater. Okay, let me just put it in. I don't like. Excuse me. I love people in St. Louis, but I hate every team in Georgia. I never wear y'all and never see me with. I hate the Georgia Bulldogs. I hate Georgia Tech. I hate the Falcons, the Falcons. I hate the Braves. I hate the Hawks. Hell, I hate Georgia State. I hate Georgia Tech. I hate freaking Albany State. Morehouse. Keep going. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? When they done won something then, okay? You know what I mean? When they done won something then. Now, Lamont, I do love Georgia peaches. My wife is from Georgia. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. You go there, man, you live in Georgia, all these Georgia people, man, they be crazy about Georgia stuff, and they never win anything. They always choke. They are the choke. Y'all watch the Super Bowl when the Falcons was in the Super Bowl. They choke, okay? They are chokers. What do you love? I love Alabama. I'm the Nick Saban of radio. I'm an Alabama Roll Tide, Crimson Tide fan. Period. Okay? You know what I'm saying? And now I'm a Cardinals fan. You know what I mean? Look, Lorenzo, I'm from Georgia. I don't like Georgia teams. You know what I mean? I can put up with Florida teams. Up by 33. Y'all know the rest. I'm just saying. He didn't mention the Hawks. I did mention the Hawks. I don't like the Hawks either. You know what I'm saying? Lil D, you should say, I want to shout. I missed that. You know what I'm saying? And your ass in St. Louis. And I got on a Cards cap, a black Cards cap too. So you know what I mean? You know, let me just say it ain't where you from, it's where you at. Didn't Rakim say that or somebody? You know what I mean? Look, y'all wanted to get out there to get into some personal stuff. Look, Alabama drag Georgia every year when they play them. And they're going to play them again this year. And they're going to drag that ass again this year. You know what I'm saying? And let's let's lay it on out there. I'm from Illinois. Don't like Illinois teams. You know what I'm saying? Look. Let me say this much right here. If
I'm ready to get back to that money that.
If Alabama if the Cardinals played the Georgia Bulldogs, they'll beat them in football.
All right.
Hot 104.1, what up?
Hot 104.1,
what up?
First of all, I want to throw in my birthday is today.
Got it. Go ahead on it. Ezekiel. There he is. And we're headed in a downward slope. Hey, you ready to get to the money? Hey, what?
I'm just.
Hey.
All right.
Get back on page right here. Hot 104.1, what up? Let me run these calls real quick. Y'all stand by. Topic today, new topic. D hates Georgia. Hot 104.1, St. Louis' source for hip-hop and R&B in the new home of the morning hustle. A Boogie's got help from Roddy Rich Gunner and London on the track with numbers. It's the afternoon takeover, and we're discussing the topic of the day right now. 969-1041, 314-969-1041. Are you ready to go back to work? The governor of Missouri is saying that he's going to open the state on May 4th. And you're gonna have to report back to work on the 4th. Are you ready? Hot 104.1, what's up?
Comment on
Yeah. What you say, man?
I say we should get back to work, but at the same time, y'all.
NHL champions in 2019.
Something like this. I haven't been eating fast food for almost.
Topic has been vetoed.
And I think I'm gonna continue to do that because
I'm running it back. You know what I'm saying? I would take a credit cleanse or a payoff of the student loans over that stimulus check any day. Credit cleanse us. Wash the credit away.
Because I haven't been eating any fast food and I feel better. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for checking in, all right?
Yes, sir. No problem.
Hot 104.1, what up?
What's the topic of the day?
Okay, so they talking about opening us back up in about 2.5-3 weeks on May 4th. You ready to go back to work?
I was eating the cooler and I ain't never saw work.
Okay, so you still getting to the bag.
I've been down to Haytime, I've been down to Cape Girardeau, I've been everywhere, still coming outside every day, ain't no mask, no nothing. I'm fine.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna knock on wood for you right there, man.
See, I like these dudes, like, I'm fine, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here in these streets, and, you know, I'm getting to the bag, and, yo, like, bruh. I knock on wood for you. I wish you the best, but I'm not out there like that.
There it is. Thanks for checking in, all right?
All right, 969-1041, 314-969-1041. When the job calls you and say, hey, it's time to report back to work, are you ready to go? Are you with it? Are you all the way with it? Topic of the day, let's talk about it. Hot 104.1.
One understands that these are difficult times, but together we will get through this. That's why we launched the St. Louis Community
So,
Support page. Are you a business or resource
catch one of
that's
these.
during this pandemic? Log on
Hot
to
104.1, what up?
Commenting on the topic of the day,
Yeah, go ahead. What's up?
I feel like it's a good thing. Like, everybody should be ready to go back to work. Me, I've been at work, and I work in fast food, so gloves is a must.
Yeah, but everybody's scared. I mean, how do you get people over that fear? How do you get people over that fear? You can't really get them over that fear.
You can't, because, I mean, we just have to be extra safe. I mean, that's all we can do.
I guess you're right on that. Thanks for checking in, all right?
No problem.
Either you're catching it or you're not. That's what dude said. Either you're catching it or you're not. Period. You know? Either you're going to catch it or you're going to be good. You know what I mean? It's going to test. You know what it's going to test? Two things going to test your damn faith. You know what I'm saying? Kind of faith you got. And it's going to test your cleanliness. You know what I'm saying? Are you hanging out with nasty folks? Well, not necessarily nasty, but people who are not really taking care of themselves. You know what I'm saying? Canada giving they folks $2,000 for 4 months. $2,000 each. Canada got money, though. You know what I'm saying? They got money. They got money, and I wouldn't mind living up there. It's just too damn cold. You know what I mean? It's just cold, you know? It's just cold, and it's hard to live in. Man, throwing dice, you know what I mean? The caller sound like his name is Peaches. What? Hot 104.1, what up?
I think we should stay home.
I do too. Thanks for checking in, all right?
All right, thank you.
Hey, man, what in the...
Essential items.
You know what I'm saying?
Or get same-day
What in the SARS is going on up in here? You know what I'm saying?
Shop Walgreens.
I've been had and still have faith. That's what it is, man. That remember smoking.
For full details and the
Peaches, you better.
savings and expanding services, visit Walgreens.com. Availability and quantity restrictions may apply.
Hi, this is Keely Fetty, therapist and community health worker with
It's crazy,
Regenerative
man.
Services. During this rapid outbreak of COVID-19, self-awareness and self-care are very important. Being in tune with your physical and emotional
I look.
monitoring your habits and behavior habits, making sure
Oh,
that
yeah.
you are getting
Oh, he swallowed a cigarette, didn't he?
Stay connected with family.
Hot 104.1, what up?
Let's be proactive.
Yeah, what up?
Yep, I can't wait to go back to work, trying to make this money. They got me working minimum of hours. I'm trying to get the whole clock.
You trying to get to the money. I see you.
Trying to get the whole clock.
That's it. Hey, thanks for checking in, baby, all right?
Sunday's not in yet?
Live.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, come on. Show over. It is. Hey, Raina Ray, come stand back behind here, cause they.
I need a mask. I don't have on a mask.
She don't have on a mask.
6 feet. Are we 6 feet? Let's measure it out. 6 feet. Are we 6 feet?
Yep. Yeah. Stay back there on the wall. That's Raina Ray. Y'all remember she sit in with me one day, you know what I'm saying, 1990s, and still hear musically. That's Corey doing his thing right there. I have not put Sunday in yet, but I will put it in here in a few minutes. And that last caller's a jackass. He was a jackass. He was, well, not the girl, definitely the guy, okay?
I think we should stay home.
I do too. Thanks for checking in, all right? I'm going to make it my promo. I promise y'all. He is the promo. Replay that card. He said, hey, but one more time for the road, all right? One more time. 104.1, what up?
I think we should stay home.
I do
too. Thanks for checking in, all right?
I know, right? Look at them laughing up there.
That is just wrong.
Look, man.
That's wrong.
So the governor is planning to open the state.
No.
Yes.
The stay-at-home order is extended into the middle of May.
The governor of Missouri is extended his stay to May 3rd. On May 4th, he's expecting people to go back to work.
I don't think that's right. Let me go get my phone.
I'm pulling. You don't have to get your phone. I'm gonna pull it up right. I'm gonna pull the story up right now.
I just read where they extended it to the middle of May.
No. Plans to reopen the state. Okay. Listen. Here you go. Right. And if I can play it, and you can hear him say it, if you want to, right here. I had to go back and watch it myself just because I couldn't believe that was real, that he was that's where he was.
That's insane. They'll change it.
Huh?
They can plan that, but they'll change it.
No, he's serious about
this.
this.
We haven't even peaked in Missouri yet. We're not.
Listen.
Order for all Missourians beginning on Monday. Let me just say this about that order. I think a lot of the people, you have the director of agriculture in here, the CEO of Cisco Foods. Both of them have told you the food supply is strong. Our chain is strong in this state. Yes, we are going to limit the number of people who can go in these stores, not because of a shortage of food, not because you're not going to be able to obtain your groceries. We'll make sure that everybody gets fed. We'll make sure that you get your groceries. But the one thing we have to do is make sure that we keep people separated because of the coronavirus. That's what those orders were all about. And that's why people need to be patient. They need to understand they're going to have an opportunity to buy groceries. We're going to deliver groceries to them, and they're going to be able to do it online. Everybody's trying to work for that. But everybody's also trying to maintain the safety of fellow Missourians that are in the state. We know this is an extremely difficult time. But like I said, this is a time we must all make sacrifices. Being at home is the safest place you can be. For yourself, your families, and your fellow Missourians.
Oh, it wasn't in that one. Here you go. You can read the article right here, though. Right here. He extends his order banning gatherings of 10 or more people for another week, announcing Thursday that it will not expire until May 3rd. After that, Parsons says he plans to begin reopening the state so people can go back to work. We are seeing very early signs in the data that leads us to be cautiously optimistic that we are beginning to slow the course of the infection, Parsons said. He later said, I truly believe we are headed on the downward slope.
We haven't even peaked in Missouri. They don't
Look,
estimate that we'll peak in this state until the 25th of April.
You trying to tell. I'm asking people today if they're ready to go back to work, okay?
Of course everybody's ready to go back to work because we
everybody's
need money.
Not. You know what I mean?
We need our money. We need to pay our bills. But come on, we're not going to put our lives at risk.
Well, he's putting everybody's life at risk, man. You know, that's what he's going to do. You know what I'm saying? Parsons says state officials will spend the next 2 weeks working to prepare to reopen the economy to get Missourians back to work. Okay? The ability to be rolling back restrictions will depend on meeting 4 benchmarks. The state must rapidly expand testing, which they're trying to do. The second must expand the reserves of personal protection equipment. And third, the state will continue to monitor and, if necessary, expand hospital system capacities.
It's not going to happen. We're bumped up against Illinois, and Illinois went from 50 deaths to 127 deaths between yesterday and the day before. This thing is not.
But you got to tell him that. You don't need to tell me that.
Control. Well, he's just talking. He's just talking nonsense.
I don't think he's just talking. I think he actually is. I think he actually is real because he's following the orders of the president. He's a Republican. I believe they believe that they can order this. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we'll see. We'll see. Anyways, I'll do Sunday, Saturday.
Thank you.
Bye, y'all. I'll do Sunday tomorrow.
Rephrase, all the people that cannot work from home are ready to go back to work. Yeah? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Hey, who said that, man? Y'all better quit, man. Where's my promo you have of me, Lil D? I got a promo of you, man. I got the promo of you, you know what I'm saying? Disappears or disappearing. D, she from Georgia, let her go. I got Tony, I think I still got your promo on here. I think Tony's still on here. I think Tony and Lamar still on here. Let me see. I don't know if this is it or not. I think I still got it. That's another topic. Let's see. That's not it. April 13th, 2018. Man, I'm almost out of time here, man, messing with you, Lamar.
Hey, good call. Thank you for checking in, all right? Thank you.
Well, I didn't have no voice that day either. I'm looking April 13th, 2018. That was, hey, you know what? I've had some multiple highlights since I've been in St. Louis, but that was one of the highlights of me being in Georgia, man. That man, I made a promo out of that. That was the funniest. That was one of the. I don't think I got it, man. It's saved on a hard drive somewhere. You know what I'm saying? That was absolutely one of the highlights of my radio career. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that I've had days that funny. I don't think all these years I've been doing radio, I've only had a few days that have been that funny. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. I don't think I got it, Tony. I don't think I got it. You know what I'm saying? I got two of them, but I think they the same. This is not it. Anyway, on that note, man, tell all of us artists and performers something away. We got something coming real big for all artists and performers. I'm gonna have we do something here as it called Open Music Day at Hot 104.1. We getting ready to do a virtual Open Music Day. I'll tell y'all all about that coming up, man. That was a funny day right there, Lamar. On that note, man, it's Friday. You know what I'm saying? Look, y'all 2 weeks away from taking y'all's ass back to work. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy the weekend, even if you quarantined. Okay, get to some money somehow, some way. I'm a shout out Ezekiel inside the 4Player 4. My number 4 song is gonna be Drake. So y'all can hear me shout out Eazy-E. On that note, yeah, Renisha, deuces, you know what I'm saying? Follow me on my social media, D Green Radio on all social media platforms. I'm back at it Monday. We'll have some mess on the radio Monday. We out. Peace.